So hello, and welcome to Gimmonese Coins and Banknotes. My name is Glenn, and I am a coin collector as well as a coin dealer all day. I mainly just collect and just sell my swaps. That's basically all I do. And in today's video, we're talking about the 1998 Australian $10 banknotes. This is a banknote that was printed in 1998, and it was released probably 2001. That's just a guess, because in Australia we don't always release banknotes in the current year. So currently the Australian $20 banknote had last year, I think so, 2020, that they've issued, but they have printed other banknotes ever since. Okay, so this one is the grey Dobell. So all banknotes after 1994 were grey Dobells because of the problem they had with the ink on the 1993s, which made it really blue. Actually, it's a lot better than this banknote. They look a lot prettier, but these ones are more toned down, and it was the last issue before 2000. So if you're old enough and you remember 2000, they thought they were going to have a lot of problems, and they thought they might have had a lot of demand for actual currency as well. So basically, they printed a lot of these banknotes for 1998 and 1999 for all denominations, especially the $100 note and the 50. And this one was only started to be reprinted in 2002. So we have Miss Dobell, Miss Gilmore, Mary Gilmore, and you'll notice that down below there is no name on Mary Gilmore. Now, some people question whether this is real or fake. Before 2002, they had no name underneath, so people had no idea who these people were. In 2002, they put the name of the person who is actually on the banknote. So that's an oversight that they have corrected. And the current banknote, do I have one? No. Anyway, let's put away. Does have the name of the person as well. So the features on them, just had a card, Miss Gilmore. Now it's called Grey Dobell because that's the artist actually done the painting in the background. And around it we just have features that are just anti-counterfeiting features. And if you don't know the date is actually the first two numbers of the serial number. So that's 1998, 98. And these ones, sometimes you get a 10 going through. Now if you turn it over there, that's probably might be just ink on this side. Or it could just be the 10 showing through. So on the other side we have Banjo Patterson. So we have the Brumbies in the Snowy River, so the man from Snowy River. And there is a person on a horse. I can't remember what they call him, Jackaroo or something like that. And he is trying to round up the wild horses. And here we have Waltzing Matilda and the actual sunflower or something like that. So the man from Snowy River was a poem from 1890. The Waltzing Matilda is the logo taken from his 1903 publication of Marie Cohen's arrangement of being a Waltzing Matilda. Okay, and I'm not too sure what the actual plant is in the background. I need to look that up. Anyway, and here's his signature. Does it have Mary Gilmore's signature? Ah, yeah, Mary Gilmore. So maybe that's why they didn't put the names on there, because they had the signatures on there. But a lot of people can't read cursive script these days. So if you never checked it out, this is the Numista page on the $10 note. I like Numista, it's pretty user-friendly, but there's other catalogues online that you can actually look up these banknotes. So 93 to 2015, it's 137 times 65 millimeters. And these are all the signatures. Not all, most banknotes don't have the signatures, but this one is the signature of Fraser. Oh no, Evans. Yeah, and McFarlane. Okay, so if you're not too sure of the signatures, you go to the Royal Australian Bank RBA website and you can check. This only has polymer notes, doesn't have paper banknotes, but it has all the dates of the polymer notes from 1992. And here we have 98 AA to GL. And pretty much AA is 950,000. The last prefix GL is about 510,000. So that's only about half. So I'll collect the GL. Now, a lot of people wouldn't have collected GL because last prefix is actually harder to get because you don't know what the last prefix is. AA pretty stands out pretty easily. And then you got the other denominations that are issued all denominations this year. Okay, so on eBay, we've got 27 results for Australia, $19.98, $10. And most of them look like general prefix. Got uncirculated 56. So these are for sale, not what they have sold. So you don't know if this is the actual price they're going to sell for. And was GL. So here we have a last prefix for sale for 85. And then we have an AA for 70, but they haven't sold yet. Then you've got graded ones. Probably not worth grading if it's only 69 for something like that. So it goes sold items, and we see what is sold. AA $100. The general prefix GJ. Seems like most of them are first and last prefix. Uncirculated. Oh no. It says uncirculated pair. Looks like the numbers are the same, but this is JJ and this is AJ. Then you got the actual set, $150. And if we go down below, you got banknotes from other dates, so you can actually compare it, which is the best. And here's the blue Dobell, so it's actually quite blue. 93 notes are generally blue, and same as 94. You can get grey 94 as well. Supposedly 93 does have the grey, but I've never seen one. Don't think anyone has, so maybe they're just specimens. And yeah, no, you got the last one. So let's have. Okay, last prefix GL. This one's pretty uncirculated, and it's sold for $80. So it's actually one that I will probably get. And if you see one for cheaper than that, that would be great. $75 for a first. Is that first prefix? It says first prefix. Let's have a look. No, it's not first prefix. AI. So it's just a general prefix, but it's still sold 75 because they probably just read it and didn't really look at the image. But here we have a first prefix one, and this sold for, how much did it sell for? $70. And they give quite a few images. So it looks, you need to take an angle on the side, so it's a lot easier to see folds than that. So there's actually quite good photos. And it's probably I would have actually taken it out of plastic. Gives you a lot better images because you got too much reflection from the plastic on top. Anyway, so I hope this helps you with your $10 banknotes. Now, I've not seen 1998 banknotes in circulation for quite a long time, probably at least 15 years. But if you want to, you can get some 2013. But these ones are starting to be really circulated. So here I have a whole bunch of well circulated banknotes, and the oldest I've got here is 2007. So would I keep these? Now, try and sell them, but in general these are probably only worth face value in the actual banknote itself. Anyway, thank you very much. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time, and take care.